In the year 2099, the sky over Nova City is no longer blue. It is covered by thousands of giant advertisement screens that glow day and night like artificial suns. Steel towers rise so high that the streets below stay in permanent shadow. In this world, power does not belong to governments anymore. It belongs to corporations. And the most powerful of them all is Helix Core. Every piece of data, every transaction, even human heartbeats are tracked inside their system. The citizens of Nova City live and work under cold neon lights, used to being watched every second. Stories about superheroes, people who once protected the world, are now nothing more than old legends stored in forgotten databases. No one believes heroes can exist anymore. Until one rainy night, lightning flashes across the glass walls of towering skyscrapers. Suddenly a shadow appears. A figure hangs between two buildings suspended above the glowing neon skyline. His movement is fast, silent, and unlike any technology Helix Core has ever created. Security cameras capture the moment for only a few seconds. A shape moving through the city. Like a spider in the sky. Nova City has not seen anything like this for decades. And if the corporations discover what is happening, the city may soon awaken to something it has forgotten for a very long time. A hero. Inside the tallest Helix Core tower in Nova City, Eren Vega stares at the glowing data screen in front of him. Thousands of DNA sequences flow across the display like streams of blue light. To most people, it is just complex biological data, but to Eren, it is a map of the truth. And it sends a chill down his spine. Helix Core is not just studying technology. They are redesigning humanity. For months, Eren has been assigned to develop a gene editing system meant to improve human productivity. That is what the executives call it. But when Eren starts digging deeper into hidden files locked inside the system, he discovers the real purpose. Helix Core is building a DNA control program. By modifying certain genetic sequences, they can reduce resistance, increase obedience, and even control human emotions. A world where people still live, but no longer have free will. Eren knows he cannot stay silent. That night, he copies all the secret data into a private device, preparing to send it through the underground network of the city. But the moment the system detects his action, the entire laboratory turns red with warning lights. Helix Core's AI has noticed. A cold voice echoes from the ceiling. Scientist Eren Vega, you are accessing restricted data. The lights dim. Security doors lock. And Eren realizes something terrifying. From this moment on, he is no longer a scientist of Helix Core. He has become a target that must be erased. Alarm sirens echo through the Helix Core laboratory. Red lights sweep across the glass walls like a racing heartbeat. Eren Vega knows he only has minutes before the corporation's high-tech security team arrives. He must disappear, or become another experiment inside the company he once served. In desperation, Eren runs into a sealed research chamber. Inside is a project he once helped design, a gene fusion program that combines human DNA with animal traits to enhance survival abilities. The project was cancelled because it was considered too dangerous. But now it may be his only chance to stay alive. There is no time to think. Eren activates the automated gene editing chamber. Metallic robotic arms surround him, while biological lasers scan his body. Into the system he loads the genome he studied, the DNA of a highly adaptive engineered spider species. The process begins. Pain surges through his body like electricity running through every cell. His vision blurs, then suddenly becomes sharper than ever. He can hear the vibration of machines behind thick steel walls. By the time the lab doors are forced open, Eren is no longer the same person. His body moves faster. His reflexes feel almost instinctive. The metal surfaces of the tower suddenly feel as easy to climb as the floor beneath his feet. In that moment, Eren realizes something. The world of 2099 has forgotten what a superhero is. But tonight, a new one has just been born. A few weeks after escaping Helix Core, strange rumors begin to spread across Nova City. Traffic cameras capture a shadow moving between skyscrapers faster than patrol drones. Factory workers whisper about someone who destroyed surveillance systems and helped them escape forced gene inspections. People give that figure many names, but the most common name on underground networks is Spectre Spider. For Eren Vega, his old life is almost gone. During the day, he hides in the abandoned infrastructure beneath the city, learning how to control his new body. His senses are so sharp that he can feel vibrations from far away. Glass and metal surfaces of the towers become natural paths for him to move across. At night, Spectre Spider appears. He begins interfering wherever Helix Core oppresses the citizens, disabling surveillance grids, rescuing workers trapped inside biological testing zones, and disrupting secret supply routes of the corporation. But during one infiltration into Helix Core's data network, Eren discovers something shocking. The DNA editing program he once worked on was only the first phase. Helix Core is building a massive system called NeuroNet, an AI network that can connect directly to the modified genes of millions of people. Once activated, the system could control the behavior of the entire city, and Eren realizes that his fight is no longer about escaping. It has become a battle to restore freedom to humanity itself. Rumors about Spectre Spider spread across Nova City faster than any data virus. For the people living in the lower levels of the city, he becomes a rare symbol of hope. But for Helix Core, he is a dangerous system error that must be eliminated immediately. Inside the central control chamber of Helix Core Tower, hundreds of screens display surveillance data from the entire city. The management AI analyzes every unusual movement, every tiny signal disturbance, and finally, it finds the answer. A matching DNA signature appears in the research database. Aaron Vega. Within minutes, Helix Core activates Protocol Eclipse, a citywide manhunt. Tracking drones fill the neon sky. High-tech tactical units spread into every district. Nova City suddenly becomes a giant trap. At the same time, Aaron infiltrates a secret data facility to destroy part of the NeuroNet system. Just as he prepares to upload a virus into the network, the entire building suddenly locks down. The lights turn red. Dozens of tactical drones descend from the ceiling and metal corridors. A familiar voice echoes through the speakers. Welcome back, Aaron Vega. He realizes instantly. Helix Core did not just find him. They were waiting for him. For the first time since becoming Spectre Spider, Aaron understands a terrifying truth. This battle may be far bigger than he ever imagined. The massive data chamber shakes as heavy steel doors slam shut. Aaron Vega is completely surrounded. Tactical drones hover in the air, their scanning lights sweeping across his body like cold mechanical eyes. He tries to move. But for the first time since becoming Spectre Spider, every escape route is sealed. Helix Core's AI has predicted every step he could take. From the shadows behind the towering data screens, someone walks forward. It is Dr. Celine Cairo, the head of Helix Core's Gene Research Division, and the person who once trusted Aaron the most. In the past, she defended his projects in front of the corporate board. Aaron can hardly believe it. Selene, you betrayed me. The woman looks at him calmly. No, Aaron, she says. I'm completing the future of humanity. It turns out everything was part of Helix Core's plan. They knew Aaron would try to destroy NeuroNet. They needed him alive, because the evolved spider DNA inside his body is the final key to perfecting the system. The drones activate electromagnetic restraints. Aaron's body locks up. Minutes later, he hangs inside a massive biological research chamber in Helix Core's laboratory. Hundreds of biocables connect to his body, extracting genetic data. Selene watches the screens with satisfaction. Thanks to you, she says, NeuroNet will control all of humanity. Outside the tower, Nova City still glows with neon lights. But for Aaron Vega, hope seems completely lost. Inside the massive Helix Core bioresearch chamber, Aaron Vega hangs suspended among hundreds of glowing biological cables. Genetic data is constantly extracted from his body and transferred into the NeuroNet system. On the surrounding screens, the progress bar slowly increases. Baifingerbasher Wu. Dr. Celine Cairo stands at the control panel with a calm, cold expression. In just a few minutes, the system will be complete. Once activated, NeuroNet will connect to millions of citizens whose DNA has already been modified across Nova City. But Helix Core made one mistake. The spider DNA inside Aaron does more than make him stronger. It is evolving. The bioelectric signals used by the system to control him accidentally trigger an adaptive response inside Aaron's nervous system. His senses suddenly expand. He can feel the flow of data moving through the network around him. Aaron is no longer just connected to NeuroNet. He is inside it. In that moment, Aaron focuses all his willpower. Instead of fighting the system, he lets the signals pass through his body, then sends them back through the network, using his evolved spider DNA. The monitors begin to flicker. Baifingerbasher Wu. Suddenly, the entire control chamber shakes. The AI system starts reporting errors everywhere. Selene stares at the data in shock. That's impossible. Aaron slowly opens his eyes. The biological cables begin falling away. He is no longer just Spectre Spider. Now he can enter and break Helix Core's system from within. And the real battle has just begun. The entire Helix Core tower shakes as the NeuroNet system begins to lose control. Data screens flicker rapidly, and the blue glow of the AI system turns into red warning lights. For the first time in decades, the most powerful corporation on Earth cannot control its own technology. At the center of the control chamber, Aaron Vega stands surrounded by fallen biological cables. His eyes reflect the neon lights of the city outside. Now he is no longer only Spectre Spider. He has become part of the network. Data flows through Aaron's mind like rivers of light. He sees everything: Nova City's surveillance systems, hidden laboratories, and millions of people connected to altered genetic codes. If Helix Core activates NeuroNet, the entire world will become a controlled society. But if Aaron destroys the system, Nova City might be free. Dr. Celine Cairo tries to restart the AI, but it is too late. Aaron sends one final data pulse into the core of NeuroNet. Light bursts across the tower. Every Helix Core system shuts down at once. Outside, millions of advertisement screens across the sky of Nova City suddenly turn off. For the first time in years, the real night sky appears above the neon city. LXCore loses control. Neuronet is destroyed. At the top of the tower, a shadow leaps across the skyscrapers, disappearing into the electric mist of the city. Nova City is not safe yet. But something has changed. The city now knows that heroes have returned. And somewhere in the dark sky of 2099, Spectre Spider is still watching. Comment 1 to see the next part.